Hello, this is Lee Hollins. I'm a retired battalion chief from Cedar Hammock Fire Department in Manatee County, Florida. And today I'd like to talk briefly about the MC406 tanker trailer, generically known as a gasoline tanker. That particular trailer going down a highway, many times there may be a problem with the brake system, and you may have a brake fire at the rear of that trailer. It's a fairly common thing that occurs, especially in mountainous areas where those brakes can overheat and start a fire back there on those tandem axles. Of course, you have the tires, which are made of petroleum product. Most of the time on the back there you'll have 8 tires, but some of these tanker trailers now, instead of having a dual wheel, they will have one very wide wheel and tire instead of 2. So you may have 4 very large tires instead of 8 smaller tires. So this is what gets burning when you have a brake fire. It typically spreads to the tires, and then you have this petroleum product, the tires burning, and impinging on the back of this tanker trailer, which first of all is made of aluminum. So between the aluminum, and this is a non-pressurized tank, and also it has many openings in each compartment. You don't have the chance of levee with this particular tanker trailer. So think about it. You have fire that's impinging. The driver stopped. You have fire impinging on this tank. Well, you're going to have 2 situations. One situation will be that the tanker is empty or partially empty, and the other situation is this tanker will be loaded with fuel. In most cases, we're talking about diesel and gasoline, but not all cases. So depending on the placard and so forth. But let's say you have an empty gasoline tanker and you have a brake fire that has spread to the tires. The driver has stopped on the side of the highway, road, interstate, whatever. You got active fire back there. You can get a pretty large fire with these tires burning. That will not be any type of an explosion hazard. You might get a poof of a vapor going off, but this particular tanker, what will happen is it will melt away. It's aluminum, so at approximately 1100 degrees, that tanker is going to start melting away. So basically you just have a tire fire, tires burning at the back of this tanker trailer, but it's not going to be a problem with an empty tanker. Actually, it's not going to be a problem with a full tanker. With a full tanker, you're going to have that liquid that is in that compartment back there that is going to be keeping that aluminum cool. It's not going to melt through that aluminum when you have liquid on the other side. So that may go up and to the top of the tanker trailer and possibly melt the aluminum that is above the liquid line, but you're not going to have a levee incident. You're not going to have a massive explosion. You probably won't have a massive failure of this particular compartment that has liquid in it. So the proper thing to do, you got a Class B fire here, so you're going to attack it like any other Class B fire and get those tires put out. And even with a fully loaded tanker, that tire fire should not present a significant problem as far as a major incident. So that's your roll call tip for today, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.